Hey there, I am Trishti and you are watching Very Big Trish, the place to be to build your confidence and make your dreams happen. If you are thinking about making a career change during the pandemic, but you're not sure if it's the right move to take, then today's episode is for you. Many people are questioning their career paths during this pandemic. Some are even thinking about going into new sectors. But here's the thing, there is never really a right time to make a big life-changing decision such as a career change. If you are thinking about changing your career before the pandemic, it doesn't really mean that you should abort that idea right now. I've counseled several professionals who have made a career change during the peak of their career, which of course some people will argue that's not ideal, but it worked out in the end. So before I move on into the 4 points that you should consider to evaluate if you should make a career change, I just want you to bear something in mind. Just because it seems like the wrong time in general doesn't mean that it's the wrong time for you. Question number 1. Are you emotionally, physically, mentally, and financially stable to change your job right now? Whenever we step into a new job, it will always require a lot of time, energy, and effort from us, especially during the beginning stages. So before you actually go into a new career, take some time to reassess your current situation. Do you have big pending credit card bills, debts that you need to cover? Is your health in tip-top shape? Are there any relationships with your friends or family or your loved ones that you would like to deepen and you've been wanting to do it for the longest time, but you've never actually had the time to do it? If your health, your relationships, or your finances need your urgent attention right now, then please prioritize that first before moving into a new career. Why? Because these points are really important to build a happy, holistic life. If you neglect these points, chances are in the long run, you're gonna have to pay a very big price for it. Number 2, what are your strengths? Take some time to examine what are your preferences and what are your strengths to identify a field that will be suitable for you. Please don't just hop into the next best thing that comes along, because that is just like going through a bad breakup and just going to a new relationship that comes along just because you feel fearful, you feel lonely. What's gonna happen is you're not gonna stay long in this job because you're not happy, neither are you fulfilled. Find a job that you are genuinely attracted to. But perhaps you're thinking, Trish, what are my strengths? Here's a strategy that you can do to discover your strengths. Think about 5 to 10 people who you are close to in your life. And in this group of people, identify one person who you are deeply connected with on a very deep level of love. And the second person will be someone who you know, your friend, but you don't always see eye to eye. You have different points of view, different perspective of life. Now contact these 2 people and ask them separately these questions. What do you believe are my skills? What are my abilities? What are my strengths? And what do you perceive as my weaknesses? This helps you to collect market research and to get a better understanding of yourself from a different person's point of view. Number 3, is it possible to test a new sector on the side? Rather than just dive in head first into the new job, how about try to find small projects on the side, or maybe even volunteer for free just for a month or so that you have a really good feeling firsthand what it's like in this new job. This way you don't have to quit your job first, and you really will have a better assessment of whether this job is something that you really want for the long term or not. Number 4, what are the pitfalls for your plans? Let's say you have various job options that you're thinking about, but you're not really sure how each one is gonna pan out. Of course, nobody has a 100% correct answer to everything all the time, but planning will help you to reduce possible pitfalls that might come your way, and most importantly, it will help you to see what is the possible plan B or plan C that you need to have in place in case your plan fails. I'm not saying you're gonna fail, but I do believe that when we're talking about something as important as a career change, you need to have an optimistic, realistic point of view. So ask yourself, what are the possible pitfalls for each of your plans? What if your plan fails? Do you have a backup plan? So my dears, I really do hope that you found these 4 questions to be helpful and to help you have better clarity on whether or not now is the right time for you to do a career change. Now let's end today with a quote of the day. The optimal next step to take in your career doesn't only depend on the market, but also on you. Now I'd like to hear from you. What is your current job? And what is the new job that you are thinking about going into and why? Please do let me know either in the comments below or over our website trishandco.com. And while on my website, don't forget to sign up for my Trish exclusive newsletter to not only receive a free ebook on how to build unshakable confidence, but also to receive monthly empowering tips from myself that I don't share anywhere else. If you found this episode to be helpful, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with your colleagues, friends, and family. If you would like to work with me for confidence, career, or business counseling, please do send an email to info@trishandco.com. Live strong and have the courage to create a life you love because your happiness matters. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Thrive with Trish. I would like to do a thank you shout out to my top supporters on YouTube. Here they are: On the Rocks Entertainment, Krista Bello, Zoe Sokowski, Dmitry Panichi, and Dina Kadaur. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.